article I chose for the presentation was called A Promising Alzheimer's Drug Doesn't Work After All from Time.com. Eli Lilly created a drug to cure Alzheimer's in 2006, and he ended up having to go through 3 tests, but the third one still failed. The drug he created was called solanezumab, what was called SOLA for short. It was designed to address Alzheimer's from its root cause rather than relieving just the symptoms. If it was successful, it was supposed to be the first disease-modifying treatment or therapy that slowed down the disease. It worked by the SOLA would stick to the amyloid proteins in the brain. These proteins, the amyloid proteins, would build up into damaging plaques in the brain. SOLA is an amyloid antibody. Therefore, they would hope it would soak up enough of the free-floating amyloid proteins to prevent them from floating or forming into plaques. It was named the third study. They named the third study Expedition 3. 2,100 people with mild dementia, and the people that had amyloid in their brain. They were assigned either the SOLA or the placebo, and the results were insignificant. Therefore, it ended up not coming as they wanted. This third study was different from the past two because they previously tried the study on people with moderate or mild Alzheimer's, but research continued and they got more knowledge about the disease and it improved. So they found out that the amyloid starts years before the symptoms start. So they were not doing the disease on the right patients because they weren't getting it early enough. In response, they limited the patients only to mild forms in Expedition 3. Even though this would have been a great fix to Alzheimer's, there still is much hope. There's still solutions on the rise. The anti-amyloid approach was a good approach. They just aren't finding the right patients because they're not having the early enough evidence of amyloid. I believe this has a huge effect on society. There are so many people affected personally in their own homes, and it's one of the leading causes of death in people over the age of 65. And it also affects 1 in 9 Americans over the age of 65. These people completely lose themselves in knowledge of everything and everyone around them. It is a completely sad disease. It's awful to see people that have it. I chose this article in particular actually because I have first-hand experience with my grandpa having Alzheimer's. It's a scary disease for both the person and their family. They are completely lost and they don't recognize you, and it's just very sad. I'm hopeful with their further evidence though and knowledge of the disease, they will eventually find a cure and my grandpa will lose the Alzheimer's.